Okay, we're here at the 2017 Blade Show. We're going to take a look at a knife that has been over 2.5 years in the making. It's a long awaited from Tops. That's coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. My name's Brian. Thanks for joining me here at the 2017 Blade Show. Here with Craig from Tops Knives. We're going to take a look at a knife that has been in the works, literally going through constant improvement and evaluation for 2.5 years, and it's finally meets Tops seal of approval and ready to be released to the public. That is the Bob folder. So Craig, first of all, thanks for taking time to talk to us.
Of course,
so,
absolutely.
Tell us about this knife. I know it's been, the first time I saw it was like at SHOT Show 2.5 years ago, the very prototype. Been a lot of improvements and changes. Just kind of walk us through that and show us what we got.
Yeah. So, if you know anything about Tops, you know we're known for our fixed blades. We make stuff that doesn't fold because it's generally stronger, right? You can rely on a fixed blade in situations where you couldn't on a folder. So as we start making more and more folders, we want to make them as close to a fixed blade as possible. Of course, they still have a moving part. It's only going to be as strong as the pivot. It's still a folding knife. But the Bob folder, or the Fieldcraft folder, has kind of been the one that we decided to spend the time on to make it right. So we started with one, didn't quite like it, so we made some changes. And over the last 2.5 years, we've done several prototyping runs. We've changed blade steel, we've changed handle materials, we've changed the frame material, we've changed the pivot, we've changed pretty much everything out until we got it right. So what happened is once we got that figured out, we said, okay, let's make 50. And if we can get those 50, if those 50 are good to go, then we're ready to do this. So we made 50. That's the pre-production run. We brought 10 of them here to the show with us. We've got the other 40 at home. We're going to do a special sale after the show to get rid of all of those. And once that's over, we're already working on the actual production run. It's going to be a large run, so it's going to take us a while, but they're in the works. So, I mean, like, to give you an example, the prototype that I carry has an aluminum spacer that we got rid of. One of the sides of this frame is 1095, the other side of the frame is 154 cm. That doesn't really work for a frame. I mean, neither one of those, so that we swapped both of those out. We're now using a different stainless steel for the frame. We're using 1095 for the blade. But the thing that makes this work for me is that the frames on this, the actual steel part of the frame, is 3/32 of an inch thick. A lot of folders out there have either a really thin frame or some other material, right? So what we've done there is we've made that so that it's going to be strong. Are you going to be able to baton with it? No. You know, are you going to pry with it? Of course not. It's a folding knife. But as far as a folding knife goes, it's made to be kind of a bushcraft tool. It's strong and it's sharp, and it's gonna be awesome.
So, have we got a new one to look at?
We do right here. So the ones that we brought with us are all pre-production versions.
Right.
So this is going to look a little bit different than the regular production run. The box is only for the pre-production. We've got each one individually serialized, so 1 of 50, 2 of 50 is on the box and on the knife. Inside the box, we have a mat, which is like a little cleaning mat, kind of like you would get for your Glock or your AR. It's got a drawing of the knife on it and a little bit of explanation on how to maintain it. Cool. Right? Inside the box, we got the whistle, like always. We're including a small bottle of Breakthrough Clean HP 100 knife oil. This stuff is awesome. It's non-toxic, no smell, amazing stuff. And this particular one was made for folding knives, for the pivot specifically. It's got less friction, so it's great stuff. Really cool. Yeah. So that every one of these is going to come with one of those. And then of course we have the knife itself. So yeah, 1095, 10 canvas micarta, stainless steel frames. This is, depending on who you ask, it's a frame lock or a liner lock. We call it a frame lock because the actual steel piece is one piece. Some people will say it's a liner lock because we've put a handle on top of that. It's semantics. I call it what you want.
It's a strong lock.
Yeah, it doesn't really bother me. But it's this lock is one piece. It's not a separate piece like it would be on a normal liner.
Right.
Yeah, reversible pocket clips. You can carry it right or left-handed. And
bow drill divot.
Yeah, bow drill divot. Again, like I said, this is the pre-production run. We're doing just these first 50. The regular run is in the works. They're being made.
So the regular run won't have the box and all that, but is it going to be what about the knife? Is the knife going to be different?
The knife itself will be exactly the same. They're the same dimensions, same finishes. Everything will be the same.
And the differential heat treated blade?
Yes. Yeah, which was tough. It was tough to do on the folder.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
But yeah, we were able to pull that off. So the blade is harder on the edge, softer on the spine.
Right. So it's the lockup is just really solid, and I mean it feels like a very substantial knife with a was that a saber grind kind of semi-Scandi?
Modified Scandi.
Modified Scandi. Yeah.
We do a Scandi and then we do a secondary bevel. Right. Just because people tend to use our knives a little harder than they might use some other knife. So the
just works.
A true Scandi is a little. It rolls or chips too easily for what we do.
I tell you, this action is just butter smooth too. It really is. To be as strong as it is, you know, sometimes you have to trade off strength for performance, but it feels great. It's cool. I'm looking for. I know this one has been really long time coming. A lot of effort put into making sure you got it right, and which is important. But I think it looks like it's right to me.
The thing that's funny is you get everybody like, well, how come it took you so long? Well, you know, we went through several prototypes. Every time you do a new prototype, we got to make new jigs, we got to make new pieces, we've got to test it. Yeah. You know, and so that takes some time. And we not only did we want to make this one right, but we wanted to make the rest of them right too. You know, we're planning on making other folders, and so what we've learned with through the different trials we've done with this one, we're going to be able to use on future models. You know, so it's going to. We decided to take that extra pain up front for the long-term gains. So,
yeah, I think it's a good philosophy, a good business philosophy in general, and it shows. I mean, TOPS has a reputation for putting out really high-quality stuff. It's just again a long-awaited knife. Thanks for taking time to talk to us. This is going to be hitting the market from the production models in the next few months, I would assume, right?
Yeah. Well, as soon as we get back from the Blade Show, we're going to work out the details on the sale for the pre-production models. We'll get these out there, and in the meantime, we're cooking on the others. So we're looking at probably, I don't even want to guess, 2-3 months.
Yeah. Great. So once again, thanks for taking time to talk to us.
Absolutely.
That's a long-awaited knife. I hope you've enjoyed this. Once again, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2017 Blade Show. I put out a brand new video every Friday and Saturday, and often random videos throughout the week. You can check out a new one by clicking over here to the right. If you're not subscribed, I would invite you to do so by clicking down here in the corner. I really appreciate your support. Once again, my name is Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. We'll see you next time.